This shift in human consciousness is an interesting topic because a lot of people give different ideas to what's happening right now, how this shift is taking place, and people are talking more and more about spirituality, and I think that perceived to understand it as some sort of religion or some sort of cult or some sort of, belief. And I believe that, this isn't really a choice. Whether we like it or not, I believe we are all here in the spirit. Now, the only thing is, this collective information or this collective intelligence right now is existence, right? Whether we like it or not. So the question really is whether we decide that, hey, I'm gonna actually finally open up my mind, right? Or I like to call it, open up our own energy portals, right? To be able to allow this collective information to start coming in and be one with everything around us and the universe around us and be one with everyone around us. And I believe that is what the shift of consciousness is about. When one comes to awakening, a lot of people talk about awakening. So what is the Great Awakening? I believe awakening is nothing but just becoming more and more aware of the things around us. And if you ever had this moment before when you are, let's say, hiking, and you get to the top of the mountain, or maybe you get into the elevator of a really high skyrise building, and you get to the top of that building, and you look across the city. How do we feel in those moments? And I think that most people would agree that in those moments we look at the view and we just think, wow, doesn't this look amazing, right? And we just absorb that beauty, right? And the reason why, and this is the same feeling as when one comes to awakening and awareness. So I think when we understand that most people, because of society, because of social upbringing and our social conditioning, it's created different fears and doubts that we have with things that are happening around us. A lot of people talk about opportunity and looking for opportunity to happen within their lives, when opportunity is happening every single day within their lives. But the question really is whether you have an open mind or you have an open portal to allow this information, this richness to actually come into your life right now. And so I believe this whole spiritual alignment journey and this whole awareness journey is purely, like, if I was to give an analogy, I would say it's about taking you out of context from what your everyday is, right? You need to get out of the norm. If you're in that 9-to-5 job, if you're in that stuck in the doing, doing the same thing over and over and over, inside of you, you have greatness. You have this desire to achieve more. You actually do want a more fulfilling life. You want more to happen in your life. But a lot of the time we are stuck, we are trapped, right? On a subconscious level, we're trapped and we're trying to get out, we're trying to break free. But how do we do it? The easiest way is to shift ourselves out of context. Do things that we've never done before. Go out there, explore, go out there, travel, go out there, dare to put our vulnerability power out there, because within that vulnerability and that honesty is truth and love and that connection to one another. And once we start to allow that energy and that love and that peace and joy to flow within us and flow through us and through the whole channel of the rest of the universe and everyone around us, that's when we start feeling that place of bliss and that orgasmic feel of that awakening.